Anyway, guys, we officially started. Welcome back to Digital Detox. I go by the name of Matt the Violinist. I'm here with the one, the only. Put your hand down, right? I like talking about you yet. Damn.
I'm stealing spotlight.
You got hype, damn.
I was like, yo. We kicking it off. I thought we was about to cue the pre-show music. I was like, you know.
Man, to pop the champagne. Like, at least wait till the clock run out, sir.
I mean, you see the wine around. I was like, damn, I thought we were going to turn up.
Nah, but I'm here with DJ Stallion and a very special guest, the DJs DJ, the legendary, the powerful Mr. Rob Beats.
Cue the reggae horns. Cue the reggae horns. Yeah, come on.
What's going on, man? How you feeling?
Chilling. How you feeling? Yo, it's been a minute. We were talking about.
I know, it's been a while.
It's been too much.
Move that mic a little closer to you.
It's been too much, bro. Been
you can
too
move
long.
the mic too. You know how to, yeah. There you go.
Come on.
Nah, it's dead been a minute.
Yo, my sound guy in me is like, yo, what's up with the cables? I'm just noticing it right now. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Honestly, I've been cleaning up these wires and everything for so long. I just want to get the content out.
I hear you.
That's all I care about. And I'm saying it's presentable. It's good enough. Let's just get it out.
Stallion's like, yo, I'm just chilling.
If it works, it works.
You know what I'm saying? Like, listen. Well, once we start getting like the budget up and everything, and people start sponsoring it, like, yeah, okay, dust this off, bro. Let's just get it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's good though, bro? What's up? What's been new?
Bro, the hustle. The hustle is real in the music game. I'm sure both of y'all know.
You got that right.
Yeah, of course we know.
You got to know everything. you gotta do everything, know everything, and if you don't know, YouTube University.
Facts. And
So
even when you do know everything, you still broke.
And you know what they say. And you also know they scared money don't make money.
That's it.
Yeah,
So
facts.
you gotta go out there and do what you gotta do.
Facts. So for those who don't know, should we name the company or no? Shall they remain nameless?
Nah, nameless, bro. It gotta be nameless. It gotta be nameless.
Fair enough.
You never know who's listening. But it's one of them. If you know, you know.
All right, cool.
Right.
So I'm not gonna say what company I met Rob at, but I gotta tell the origin story. So this was during COVID, and I was a very poor young man. So I started applying for like different jobs. I applied for a bunch of different things, like videography work, photography work, and I also I'm like, you know what? I've never done this before, but let me also apply for like DJ work too.
Mm-hmm.
I applied for DJ work.
That was the first time you were DJing?
No.
Oh.
This is the first time I had to like figure out how to get DJ gigs off like a resume.
Okay.
Because you already know our job is like more like word of mouth.
Yeah.
You know? So I came across this company. I sent out my resume. I sent out a video. I got the job. So I didn't know that I had the ability to MC. I was still learning how to talk. I'm still trying to figure it all out. What to say, how to say it, you know, how to, to pull out that reaction that you want.
Right.
So this company put me on MC duty alongside with one of their DJs. So I don't remember what event it was, if it was like 1 or 2 or 3. But shortly after I got hired, I met Rob. I just saw on the website, it's like, yeah, you're going to be paired up with Rob Beats. I'm like, okay.
Who's that guy?
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't have any judgment, any like reservations or anything like that. I'm just like, okay, I guess this is what we're going to do.
Right.
Bro.
Sheesh.
Bro. I heard you DJ, bro. I say it all the time. And I told him this. I said that you play, and no offense to anybody that, you know what, you could be offended. You are me, but to white people.
Damn, I don't know how to take that.
No, it's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, bro. If it was a bad thing, you wouldn't be here. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? It obviously has value, but I'm saying that just because that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Like the way that I DJ for like the people that I'm familiar with, it's powerful, it's impactful and everything.
Yeah.
Bro, I had to DJ first for that company, and then I noticed that I didn't notice how many holes I had in that angle of the market until I heard you DJ.
Amazing.
I was like, this motherfucker is different.
You should have heard like the first weddings that I did DJ though. I knew nothing about nothing.
Oh yeah?
Yo, like country music, couldn't name one artist. Rock music, couldn't name a band.
So how long did it take?
Yo, literally, and I told like a lot of DJs that asked me or anyone's music, yo, literally you had to sit at your house, throw on Spotify top 40, yo, top country hits, top rock hits, 80s rock, and just listen to music you don't listen to. And then you just learn to love it. And I think like you met me in a spot where I'm like, all right, I'm comfortable doing these crazy transitions and doing this and that. Like, yo, just throwing arm and a leg out there with music.
Nah,
and yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, like there's certain people that you just get mad about how good they are.
I get mad at you.
I'm like, yo, what is going on, bro? Like, how is he thinking about this, bro? And it's, bro, I'll never forget it, bro. So, in my circle of people that I DJ, if you play Yeah by Usher, that's like a funny song. People will laugh at that song. It's just like, we're trying to make a joke. We like the song.
Yeah.
I watched you play it at a wedding. Bro, that entire roof, that entire building almost dropped. I'm just like, oh, okay, got you. So,
I remember you asked me that question. You were like, you wanted to, because you started recording my sets.
Oh, yeah, I definitely stole a few of your sets. I stole it verbatim.
And we were just talking about that before. The thing about, like, you know, DJs that are like, yo, don't take my stuff. Don't take my stuff. Or, like, sharing sound, sharing music. I was like, yo, you were like, yo, Rob, can I record your set? Yo, go ahead.
I asked.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But most DJs would be like, nah. This my shit. This is my shit.
My thing is this. I don't really care too much about people stealing anything that I do, which is part of the reason why I was able to just give you all of those sounds. Like you didn't ask for them. Well, you asked for one, and I gave you like 8,000.
Yeah, I asked for just literally a couple of sound effects, and you dropped me 3,000.
Right.
I'm like, oh, wow. I was like, okay, thank you. I was like,
so my thing was this. It's just like, I don't care if people steal from me. The only thing I care about is if you do it right. Do it right. Phrase it right. You know what I'm saying? Have the tempos right. Throw in the sound effects at the correct time. There's a lot of DJs that would just take things verbatim and not understand how to. Matter of fact, you know what's the most important thing? You must understand where to place it.
Right. That's the most. That's what you asked me. You were like, yo, I want to understand why you're playing these songs.
Exactly.
When you're playing them.
You see what I'm saying? Because I was doing Foxwoods, and when I started doing Foxwoods, I had to start like really ramping up on my other music.
Your white people music.
Yes, my white people music.
Let's just call a spade, like you're saying. Come on now.
Because in places like Foxwoods, you don't know who's gonna be there.
Right.
So when I stole your set, and I'm saying that proudly, with respect, Mr. Sir.
You just hit play on the recorder. I was like, yo.
But not, bro. Like that set that I stole from you, bro. It really, really works.
Like song for song.
Yes.
Oh damn.
Yes, song for song. But it's just like I had to run it a few times to really understand where to place it, and then obviously I started throwing my stuff in between.
Yeah.
So it was more so like when in doubt, when you don't have enough confidence, if you will, to play for strictly white people, just jump in the Rob set. And just see what happens.
Right.
Just see what happens. You know what I'm saying? So I want to talk to you about your, like, how did you get started DJing?
It's an interesting story. So I don't think you know this, but I play trumpet. I don't think any of you guys
I did.
know that.
I used to play trumpet.
Oh, there you go. How'd you know?
Well, how do I know? You play trumpet?
Yeah.
No, you. Oh, I know. I'm just letting you know I played as well.
Oh no, I was like, I don't think both of y'all know that I played trumpet.
Oh no.
But it's cool. Now we got to talk. Now we got to chat about trumpet.
Mm-hmm.
But I started playing trumpet like 4th grade, so I was always into music. And then my brother used to be like a club promoter, and he would bring me back like mix CDs, right? And I was always into just listening to him and like just listening to how these DJs was mixing music. And then one year, he was like, "Yo, do you want like an iPod or like I know you want to learn how to DJ?" And he was like, I could buy you like a little mini like virtual DJ controller. Back when virtual DJ first started.
Oh, yeah. God.
You know what I mean? I feel like before the controller, they had like gloves that you could like connect to the computer and mix with gloves.
That's crazy.
But then regardless, I had a little square, literally like this. Like it was the size like that. That was how big the controller was. And I started with that and I was trash. I was trash. I didn't know anything. But I think what connected me more, what like allowed me to become a better DJ. I think Turn Up with T was on one and was talking about like he played. I'm sure you feel the same way, like counting music. Since you play violin, it's easier. Like you play trumpet to
phrase it,
to phrase it, and know when to come in. Even to this day, you hear some DJs like do some transitions. You're like, damn, you came in at the wrong time, or like the waveforms could fit, but it just musically doesn't make sense.
Right.
So I feel like musically always had that because of the trumpet. And then literally my brother was like, yo, you got to bring me a mix every week. And every week I went to visit him. He was like, yo, I need a mix.
He just kept going crazy.
Bro, I was like, yo, from trash to trash. He'd be like, yo, this was... But he'd be good. He'd be like, yo, this was good, but you could do better. And I was like, you could do better. And I think it was just that of just like, just
So all right. So your brother helped push you to do it.
He helped push me to do it. Yeah, for sure. Definitely the consistency, which I think in the DJ game is definitely needed.
Bro, it's definitely needed. So you know what? Now that I know that you play trumpet, I had like a slogan for myself that I never said it out loud, like to people, like the general public. When I DJ, it's music brought to you by a musician.
Okay.
That might sound crazy to say, but DJing, like your controller or your turntables, that is your instrument.
I definitely like look at it that way.
So now it makes more sense now. I'm like now I understand why I took such a liking to Rob, how he DJ'd. Now that makes sense because you understand phrasing, and I think that's like a lost art with a lot of DJs that are not musicians. There are some that still can like figure it out.
Right.
There are a lot that just don't get it. They don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that they should stop DJing or anything like that. I'm not perfect either as a DJ. But if you ask me personally, I think the most important part of DJing is phrasing. Yeah. If you don't know how to phrase, you're going to have a rough night. More often than not. Yeah. More often than not.
But I think that you also have to look at the turntables or whatever you're looking at as an instrument, and you play your instrument. Like, do stuff with it. Like, all those buttons exist for a reason.
Right.
Do something. Like, don't just press play and just stand there. You're not playing your instrument.
Or like those YouTube DJs on.
Yeah.
It's all
all this, and you can tell. You can actually see they're not doing anything.
My fault, Oscar. Move it a little bit more this way, just like a little scooch.
That's good.
One more. There you go. There you go.
And you can actually tell they're not doing anything.
Yeah.
It's it aggravates the hell out of me when I'm watching that. Yeah. And they're actually making money just by that alone. And I'm like, am I doing something wrong? It's like because I'm trying to do it the right way, and learning. He's helping me out with extra stuff, on top of stuff I already know. And I'm watching this stuff. All they doing is they're pumping their hands, doing a little thing to the cross faders and the up faders. And
right. You know what I think it is? I think there's not a lot of like actual DJ mentors out there now. So like people who I looked up to was like DJ AM, Jazzy Jeff, who are like actual turntablists now. And the kids now, they're looking up DJs that are just like TikTok DJs.
Yep.
Or like popular.
So that's what they think DJs are. That's what they think quote unquote DJing is. It's just that. Just pumping your fist. So like everyone's doing that now. And I feel like there's like the scratching or whatever, like different mashups is looked down upon now because nobody's really doing it now. So I don't know. There's a changeover. There's like a change in DJing. I feel like I even changed my style of DJing a little bit.
All the mashups and everything?
I'm still doing the mashups, and I think now, I do mainly weddings. I think what makes you a good DJ or like you're doing a good mashup is if people are dancing to it. like I think that's always a good sign. You know what I mean? Because you see it on people just like you're doing too much. I think before it was like how much you can do, and then that makes you a good DJ. But then now it's like you do less, you can do more. It's about like just the people dancing, not how you DJ.
That for me, what you just said, for weddings, I think that's the case too. Because at weddings, and this is just my opinion, I think people come to hear the actual music. When you actually go, unless your mashups is fire, and is making people bounce off the ceiling.
Right.
People are not there to really hear mashups like that, because if it's totally different from the actual song and they haven't heard, it's almost like new remixes that people just bring out, and it's totally different from the original. A lot of people don't want to hear it. They want to hear the original song and dance to it. And that's just my opinion. That's what I've seen. You know,
it's funny. Like, speaking on the mashups too, you know why I think mashups became so popular? Because of all the copyright infringement laws that they have on like YouTube and
to be able to post it now. Yeah,
exactly. So I think that was like, you know the saying that nature will always find a way. That came from Jurassic Park, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm old. Damn.
I don't know nothing about that.
I think
I'm watching white people movies now.
No, but the idea that nature always finds its way is, I think those mashups was just like the DJ nature's way of getting this content out. Like, do I think if DJs can post their stuff and it's like the Wild West and there's no copyright anything. Do I think mashups would be as big as they are now? I don't really think so. I don't think so. I think it will still have its place. You see what I'm saying? But I don't think it will be like people are throwing boiler room style events with just mashups.
I mean, let's not even talk about boiler room. That thing went to the actual basement.
Bro,
Yo, I hate the way the boiler room is now.
Really?
I hate it.
I never really watched it. I just saw like the style of it, but I never like watched the page at all.
Bro, once I saw Rebecca Black was a DJ on Boiler Room, I was like, I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Listen, this is Digital Detox. We getting spicy now.
I'm not watching it no more. But I mean, it's a different style though. If you go to like EDM DJs, there's not much you could do compared to like a hip hop DJ. You know what I mean? Hip hop DJ is probably gonna be doing more with the turntables than an EDM DJ that's just like doing whatever. You know, just going song to song.
You said her name's Rebecca Black?
Yeah. You know the song like the It's Friday?
Oh, got you. I'm sorry.
She's a DJ now. So she was on Boiler Room.
Was she good?
Enough said. Nah, I didn't even watch it. I saw a clip and I'm like, all right, I'm done with that.
You're good.
I'm not gonna curse my ears with this right now.
But even like I'm just thinking of before. I think like even if you listen to the sets that you had, I play mainly originals in weddings. But then now I'm transitioning to more mashups. Now I do a lot more mashups, or I do a lot more mashups, and I'm playing a lot more remixes. I think the youth now. I mean, in general, the people getting married now are like late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, right.
There's one mashup. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just called.
You took it.
I just called it, bro. I did. Honestly, this is the only one I did not take. I don't know what it is. It's just your signature to me. I got goosebumps just thinking about it. Bro, this man played he played Just a Friend, Biz Markie. R.I.P. You already know I'm going with this. Bro, first time I heard Rob do this, I'm supposed to be MC and I was just like what did I just hear, bro? So you know how it goes. It goes, you got what I need. And you say I'm just a friend, just a friend, just a friend. And he's just looping it. And then he just drops the Friends theme song. Dun, 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 dun.
Serious?
And he's just the. You got to do that mix. You have to do that mix when you actually get on.
If you go, so I made that during COVID. So during COVID, so a lot of my Instagram, like early Instagram videos, is like routine videos. So that routine I have is called the Friends routine.
Bro.
And I started implementing that in my weddings, a lot of my routines. So I actually go from where do I go? Where do I go from that?
I mean, I got your set right here. I can pull it right up.
Yeah, so it's the Just a Friend into it actually goes into Best Friend.
Yes.
Sweetie.
Yes,
Yeah, Sweetie.
Bro.
And then from there it goes into the Friends.
The Friends team. Okay.
Yeah.
Bro,
I tone play it into the Friends theme song.
Yeah, I gotta hear that.
Bro. And at a white wedding it goes off.
Bro, you did them white people filthy, bro. Bro, I heard that, I was like, nah, this man is different, bro. This man is different. So it's just like, even though I do understand DJing, it's very refreshing to hear somebody else that also understands phrasing and how to use everything, generally speaking. And then you hear something that inspires you as a DJ.
Right.
There's not too many DJs that inspire me. There's not too many. Rob is like, yo, Rob got it. Rob got it. And not like outside of our field.
Right.
Like that Caribbean circuit.
Yeah.
It's just like, although Rob does something completely different, I'm just like, dog. Yeah, I might want to watch your mouth around Rob because he'll destroy a lot of DJs.
I know I was coming here to get my flowers, bro. Jeez.
You got keep on the shit on you, like,
yo, bro.
Maybe the next episode. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about respect here.
Yeah,
all about
I love that.
Yeah, when you get it, you get it.
Yeah, man. I mean, and that I was talking about it earlier while the cameras were off. That's the whole idea of digital detox.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily need the most popular DJs.
Yeah.
If you were popular, I still would have you on here if I could still get you here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just more so about like, yo, this DJ is really good. Or this DJ is like really cool. This is my guy. You see what I'm saying? And that's why. Well, hello there, Mr. Sir.
Yep.
We doing all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Grab yourself a seat. You know what I'm saying?
Is there a bathroom down here, perchance?
Upstairs, Mr. Sir.
You gotta keep that. You gotta keep that in the pod, though.
Yeah.
You gotta keep him saying that.
I'm sorry, bro. Can I see those? Can you put those chains in the camera real quick, sir? Can you put those chains in the camera real quick so we can all see how?
This guy.
I wish we had a camera just out here, just him coming.
I know, right? Just to watch him creep into the room, like. But now, I mean, even if you weren't famous, like, I can still see the value that you offer, not just to me, but also to like the audience. So it's just like, okay, me normally being DJ, now I'm doing the MC work, so I don't have to think in DJ mind. So now I'm watching somebody else's thoughts really affect and impact the crowd. I'm like, nah.
Yo, can I just tell a quick story real quick? When he was MCing once, it was the... Did
I stutter?
Yo, no. It was... you'll probably remember it. I was shitting bricks. It was probably like the most scared I was at a wedding. So he's doing his intros. When he's doing his intros, I'm playing a bride and groom entrance song, pre. When I look at my playlist, I realize I did not grab the first dance song.
Yikes.
That happens a lot.
Bro,
I know the feeling.
you see nightmare videos. And I think you heard it, and maybe it's like it was like the telepathic sense or something like that. Because I kept looping apart, and he just kept talking. Kept looping apart, kept talking. I'm like, yo, my brother. Yo, luckily I had Wi-Fi. I went on YouTube, downloaded the song because it was a special version. Like, there's no way you could grab this version. It was like a live version. You remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Bro. And when he came back in the first song, he was like, I forgot what he said. I'm like, yo, I didn't have the song. Didn't have the song. I was like, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I felt it. You're good.
No, but literally.
I was like, lifesaver, bro.
Bro, and I think this is very important too. It's that chemistry that you have with whoever you're working with.
Yeah.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I didn't know Rob like that. But I know when he's calm and I know when he's frantic. And I know the first dance is coming up. So when I see you like this and going crazy, I'm just like,
bro,
whatever's going on, sir, and Mr. MC, like me, as the MC, you have to stall. You have to stall.
And nobody knew a thing.
They're not supposed to.
As soon as he announced the first dance, press play, everything was good. Luckily, the file wasn't corrupt. It was good, because imagine if it was, I would have been hit.
I would have figured it out. I definitely would have figured that out. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's one of the main keys to be able to do what we do. Damn, I'm stuttering a lot. What the fuck is in this drink? I think that's one of the main keys to being able to do what we do at a high level. It's your ability to adjust when things go wrong under pressure.
Right.
And people really don't understand it. There is no greater pressure than that first dance.
Oh, yes.
You got to be perfect right off the rip.
You have to be. You have to be for that. At least for that small segment. You got to be perfect.
I got a story about a first dance song. Oh, my God. Man.
Is it a happy ending or what?
Yeah, I mean, everything's still went well. But this had to do, the group I was telling y'all that I was with, we had a wedding down in D.C. So.
I love D.C.
We down there. Everything is going, everything is already set up, and all that kind of good stuff. And then all of a sudden, but the protocol's about ready to start. So, right. Entrance and all that kind of stuff. He comes and tells us, me and my boy, yo, I don't have that first dance song. I was like, what?
You were MCing?
I was part of the MC crew. Because we all do. Each and every one to be either MC or DJ,
right.
What was doing at that time.
Right.
So I was MCing. I was MCing at that time. My boy, who was driving shotgun with me, which I'm getting to, we both hopped in my car. We left while he was playing whatever we said. We got like literally maybe 10 minutes before we got to the first dance song. Hopped in my car. When I tell you we was Batman and Robin driving through Washington, I'm surprised we didn't get
Wait, why'd you hop
arrested
in a car though?
To go, because back then we was using the CDs.
Oh, so you have to go get the CD.
So we had to.
Oh my God.
We hop right into the car. I mean, we was driving up going the wrong way up one-way streets. I'm serious. I'm surprised we didn't get arrested. And we got to the spot, found it. We had like 2 minutes left driving back. Man, when I tell you, we wear tuxedos. We must have sweat those tuxedos out. We even
Where'd
started.
you go, Sam Goody?
It was. They didn't have it because then what was the other store?
It was FY.
Tower Records. It was a Tower Records.
Oh,
they
damn.
didn't have it.
Damn.
It was one of those little mom and pop side places that we saw.
Had to blow the dust off of it.
Man.
Yo.
Bro.
Ran in there, gave the CD, literally 1 minute left. before that first dance song. So now you know there was no Wi-Fi. We couldn't find it on the YouTube and nothing like that. We had to get the actual CD.
So now we talking about worst DJ nightmare stories.
Yo.
That's what we doing right now.
Let's go. Top it off. Top it.
Man.
Bro, all right, hold on. Time out. My worst DJ story in my life. That joint is giving me a heart attack right now. My blood pressure just went up just now. Bro, worst one in my life. Never forget it. I had to drive out. I wasn't even driving yet. I didn't have my license yet.
Damn.
I didn't have my license yet. I had to ask my brother to drive me to Philly.
Right.
So I had to do this dance competition. All the mixes for their entire dance show is a 2-hour show. All custom mixes. So it's not this is before Dropbox, before we transfer. Everything was either on your laptop or a hard drive.
Hard drive, yeah.
So, I've been dealing with like LimeWire and everything for years. I know. Listen, I know when your my laptop has symptoms of like having AIDS. It showed no symptoms. Not a cough, not nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing,
Damn,
bro.
that was funny. You're like, yo,
It didn't show nothing. I had all the mixes, so I was the only one with the music. Bro, people paid money at a to show up to a theater to watch this dance show. I'm the only one with the music.
Oh my god,
bro.
I think I know where this is probably going.
I literally, and hand to God, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not lying. I'm not embellishing. I literally said to myself, I'm like, before I go, let me back this up. Let me put this pause. Let me put this on a hard drive. Yeah, let me.
We don't have the jar today, sir. We need to get the jar.
I was serious until you said that. I was like, damn, hold up.
I was like, yo, let me put this on a hard drive, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just in case, it's just good DJ practice.
Right.
Bro, I tried to load up my laptop. Joint did not turn on. Cause you know like how they had the mechanical hard drives. I didn't even hear the hard drive start. I'm like, that's weird. Tried it again. That's strange. Nothing. And I'm just like, this is not looking good. Tried it again. Nothing.
Yo.
And bro, this was like 20, 30 minutes before we had to go. I'm like, all right, cool. I don't got no time to stop at a Genius bar. But you know how like Apple, they got that like customer service number? Bro, from Teaneck, New Jersey, all the way out to Philly, I was on the phone with Apple's customer service. Trying not to spaz, hands shaking like this.
Right.
Bro, I'm like my mind was this. My mindset was this. Even if your laptop doesn't turn on, still show up. Still show up. No, I'm dead serious. Still just go. Because you don't know what's about to happen.
Right.
Bro. So you know how like before so while I was on the way, I'm talking on the phone with tech support, some Indian motherfucker. Talking about like did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in? I'm like, dog, I don't got no time for this right now. Yes, I tried it. It's not turning on.
Right.
What do I do?
Right.
So you know how like they give you all like these little like booted up in safe mode and shit.
Yeah.
None of that worked. Nothing worked.
So what worked?
So you know what I did? I was like, all right. I was telling my brother, I'm like, Mo, go. We gotta find the nearest Apple store next to that theater. There was one that was like 7-8 minutes away. I said, Mo, I don't give a fuck if we're late. This is already the worst it could possibly be. Go there. So you know how like, you have to make an appointment for the Genius Bar. So I walked up there like, oh, do you have an appointment? You
screaming. You were like, yo,
I need my laptop. I did not scream because it's not their fault.
Right,
Ain't their fault. I'm like, they're like, do you have an appointment? I was like, nah, I don't. They're like, well, your wait time, you can wait for like another hour. I'm like, yo, listen to me.
Yeah.
I don't have an hour. I need this to go right now, or my entire reputation is ruined.
Right.
I'm like, and I said again, this is not your fault.
Yeah.
This ain't got nothing to do with you. I need this fixed now.
It's turning on right now.
Right now, bro. So the guy was just like, you know what? I got you. Don't even worry about it. Again, I wasn't being rude to him. He got it. He understood. So he lined me up with somebody. And you know how like they plug in the Ethernet? I don't know what they did, but whatever they did to allow the laptop to boot up, they ran their little diagnostic check. They're like, yo, your hard drive is shot. I'm like, what? I'm like, it didn't give me no symptoms. They're like, yo, it's really bad. Like this shouldn't even turn back on. So they resetted it and it actually booted up. I was just like, oh, I got in. I'm like, yo, plug in that hard drive right now. Plugged in the hard drive. I was able to get all the songs. like on there.
On the external
bro,
hard drive.
The dude that hired me for the show to do all the mix, he's blowing up my phone every like 30 seconds. And I'm getting all the songs on here. I don't know what happened. I don't know what angel was watching over me that day. But, bro, it literally turned on at the Apple Store in Philly. And then I had to get my hard drive changed after that entire event was done. That was my worst DJ
From
story
that day
ever.
on, you always have a backup now.
Always. I got like 3 of them joints, bro.
Yeah.
I could probably actually say something like that. I'll say 6 out of 10 DJs will probably quit after that.
Oh, yeah. Most people won't make it after that.
Yeah.
They would have been in such a panic, they wouldn't even know what to do. But my thing was
I'm
just
talking about quit DJing, period. Cause that. I'm like, cause your laptop, that's your life. It's
Right.
like to have that just drop dead on you.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
That's why now everybody has what? You have an extra laptop, or you just have that one?
I just have the one.
You
Oh,
just-
you
I just have the one. I just have the one.
you tough.
But I pimp it out. I get the best of the best, and I'm just like, I'll roll with that.
I still don't trust that. Listen.
I think,
Yeah.
but the difference is, the difference is, you could plug in your hard drive into your iPad now. And you can mix off your iPad,
Yeah.
straight up. So then that's your backup.
I don't know. I ain't know about all of that. But now, bro, like now it's to the point. Like, let's say, God forbid, if I were to ever get robbed, you could take everything. I don't give a shit. Now I don't. I got like 85 different backups. Take it. I got like 2 backups on my Lacy hard drives. This one over here doesn't have a backup, but I got 2 backups at home and I got 1 on Dropbox. Take it all. It don't mean nothing to me.
That's what I need to do. Put one on Dropbox. I haven't done it on Dropbox yet.
Because now when you don't do stuff like that, you're literally raw dogging your entire career.
I stopped relying on the hard drives though. I just get like my laptop has 2 terabytes, and I just that's just a music laptop.
That's it.
That's all I do on it.
Oh,
It's
so
a
have
DJ
music
laptop.
on the laptop
That's
as well.
it.
But yeah, that's
it's
right.
just
I
a
have that
DJ
too.
laptop. I don't use that laptop for anything else. All it has is music, 2 terabytes. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna need ever 2 terabytes of music. There's no way.
Yeah.
And there's no way you play all the music you have on your hard drive.
Well, when
There's no way, bro.
Depends on who you are.
exactly.
no
We
way.
got.
Bro, not even Questlove will play all the songs he has on his hard drive,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie, in the Caribbean circuit, bro, they drop new rhythms like every week.
Yeah.
You need like 2 terabytes a month.
Yeah.
Just to keep up, bro. Like,
But how long you playing for? 6 hours?
but it doesn't matter. You see how I play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see how I play. I can play 80
Chorus
songs in
and
like 2
verse,
minutes.
that's it.
Legit.
But even then, you probably get to maybe 500 songs.
Yeah, I'm exaggerating. But
You know what I mean? Like,
you-
but let's be real. There's no way. There's like junk files in your hard drive for
oh,
music.
absolutely. There's a lot of stuff that I don't
Everybody
use.
has it. Everybody has it.
Yeah. And nobody has a completely clean laptop.
Bro, you know what I used to do with my crates every year, and what keeps my sets fresh? I used to delete all my crates and just redo crates every.
I remember
every
you was
year.
telling me
You
that.
remember that?
Yes, I remember
That's
you told
a
me that.
lot.
Yo,
No, but it's actually the reason why.
I feel his pain. I'm like, you do all that? So you delete everything, start over, add new cues to
Everything.
all that?
well, your cues don't get deleted. Your cue, like, I don't delete the songs. The cues and Serato stay in the songs. You could like delete your crates,
okay.
but then the songs still keep
so
that
you don't actually
data.
delete out of the whole computer.
No.
You just-
Imagine, no.
okay,
I don't
okay.
re-download all the songs and
Oh,
start
okay,
at 0
okay.
songs. No.
All right.
Just create new crates. 'Cause I think you get into the groove of just playing the same stuff. And I know you were like, you know how many songs you play. I'm sure there's some gigs you're like, yo, you play the same sets.
Most gigs I play the same set. I'm not because it's just like
You're gonna bleep that out. Bleep that out so people don't hear it.
I'll say it again proudly. I play the same sets and you still can't beat me. It is what it is. It's the same sets, but again,
Right.
it's not about what you play. It's more so for
How
me
you-
what I've learned. It's
how
how
you play
and
it.
when. But we're gonna put like a bunch of asterisks versus right next to when. It's more so about when you play them. You see what I'm saying?
Like my crates, if I'm going to play through, let's say, an R&B crate, that one crate may have, let's say, 200 songs in it.
Yeah.
I'm going to play, I'll be in that same crate, but I'm not going to play the same way all the time.
Yeah.
I'm going to go from 1 week, it might be doom, doom, like this line, and then I might go from 1, 2, and jump into something else. And so it doesn't sound the same all the time. You know, but every DJ has, what do you want to call
Their go-to.
Their
Their
go-to.
go-to,
You know,
yeah.
it's like they have that little 5-song set that you know those songs you gotta play together.
You know it works.
Yeah, and you know it works, so you stick to that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, from that, then you could jump around. And this, like, we don't know. There's a lot of DJs that just plays the same.
Call them out.
Yeah, I'm not. You know.
Damn, you know what's going over here? Damn.
You were like,
Rob trying to start.
I saw
You
the
gotta
fire.
start
I saw the
something,
fire
bro.
in his eyes.
Trying to
His
start a
voice got
nuclear
deep.
war.
You need to put fire emojis up inside.
Yo, he paused. He was like, "There's a lot of DJs out there." Yo, you saw the pause. He was like, "Yo," he was already recalling them in his mind.
No,
That's how, yo, just say it out loud, bro.
There's a lot of people even come to me,
Yeah.
you know, when I'm DJing or whatever, and it's like they'll let me know who it is.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, well, they say, yo, we know the next song he's gonna play, but then I do. Just what I just said, I let them know. Is it the same song? Is it those party songs that get you up? Pause. But it's like
He's learning.
but you know, like I said, and I tell them every DJ has a set they're gonna play, a certain set.
Yeah.
So if it's those same songs, you gotta give that person a leeway. I would, you know, at least say that part.
Yeah.
But if it's something, if it's you playing the same playlist all the time,
Like
in
the same order. The same order.
then
Yeah.
that's when you have a problem. Because there's so many songs inside there with the BPMs that's at least close enough that you can jump around, you know, and do it differently.
Yeah.
You know?
I see, and this is what I had to learn from listening to Rob. You got to have the confidence, and I think a lot of DJs don't have the confidence.
That's what it is.
They don't have the exposure, aka they don't listen to other DJs, and they don't have any like mentorship. For lack of better terms, bro, you mentored me with all of that white people top 40 stuff. I'm just like, yo, this is dope. This is dead fire.
That's why I want to hear you.
So this is crazy. So you say it's dope, right? And you say that it's like quote unquote white people music, but you're not white.
Right.
So I'm
How do you
like,
know?
so I'm like, so you guys know who you know who DJ AM is, right?
Yes, I remember you was telling
So
me about
he'd
it,
be
yeah.
the type of DJ that'd be on maybe like a hip hop club and would play some Guns N' Roses, AC/DC, some Nirvana that you would think that it's white people music. But like the feel of it, the groove, like when I play it, you think it's dope. But if some other like white DJ would play it like in a backyard barbecue, you'd be like, this is trash. What kind of honky tonk stuff is this?
Honky-tonk.
But with the way when you introduce it, like I think that's the reason why Jay-Z did an album with like Linkin Park. Who would have thought?
You would have thought, yeah.
And it worked.
You know what I mean? Jay-Z is, I mean, to some people, is a respectable hip hop artist. To some people, not. But that blend of genre was dope, and it worked.
It definitely did.
You know what I mean? So like, you
Can I
can
get
get
a
away. I feel like all this like Nirvana, all this stuff. You would think that all right, you're at like a reggae club or something, but you don't know what they're listening to in their car.
Right.
They could be in the club, and then on their way home, they're listening to freaking Joni Mitchell or something.
You know what's funny?
You
That,
know what I-
that actually brings me to another point too. That ties into what we're talking about, like DJs that don't really switch it up. It's the audience as well too. I think the audience culture is to complain your way into making your DJ do what you want him to do. Especially the DJ. I'm gonna say this too.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
It's especially with the DJs that you don't know. If the audience is not familiar with you, they're not comfortable with you, they're more so going to be, I think that they're a lot less prone to you taking risk.
But where are you playing though?
It doesn't matter. It
Yeah.
really doesn't matter. I think it's just that psychology of just being unfamiliar. A familiar face can do something crazy, say something crazy. I'm like, oh, that's just grandpa. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just old grandpa.
Yeah.
You could say the most racist thing, but if that's your grandfather, it's like, he don't mean nothing by it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if it's somebody else, some other old man saying
Right.
something crazy,
Right.
this is like, whoa.
What's going on?
You see what I'm saying? So when I started to think about it that way, I'm just like, okay, for me personally, that may be the reason why you have such a hard time throwing curveballs while you DJ. Because they don't know you. You see what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
But let it be somebody
But
that
you
they know.
gotta have them respect you first. Like I don't like if you hear my sets, I don't throw the curveballs within like the first 15, 20 minutes. You gotta play the hits a little bit, have them respect you, be like, all right, this guy can mix, and then they'll be okay with you throwing in like that Friends medley or something. If I would have opened up with that, they'd be like,
What the hell you
what
doing?
the hell's going on here?
Me, I just threw my drink at you. I'm like, who's this motherfucker, man?
You know what I mean?
Kill
No,
it,
but
man.
that's what it is, bro. That's what it is. I feel like I mean, I feel like the weddings could translate to the clubs too. I feel like in the beginning, even with clubs, you go to like opener sets or something. That's what it's about. You got to play the hits, but not like too much of the hits that like the main guy's gonna play. But you got to have them respect you first, and then you'll get away with it. You can mix in some Linkin Park with some like, reggae joint or something.
Bro, and it's just like I've always had that ability because I've been exposed to a lot. Do you see what I'm saying? Part of the reason why I think I was able to palette, like when you did your rock sets and everything. Yeah. Do you know where my love of rock music came from?
Where?
Watching wrestling and playing wrestling games. All the entrance music to all your favorite wrestlers is rock music.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
So then when I started to really listen, I'm just like, yo, I like this.
Yeah, I actually got a crate of the WWF entrance songs.
Yo, me too. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. We gotta do one episode just mixing all of those. All just WWE
Yo, I did
songs.
one wedding that was like wrestling themed, and I mixed like a bunch of it with like regular music, like the Hardy Boys entrance theme, bro.
Bro, you know what's funny too? That's actually wrestling is probably one of the places where I pull, like if I'm really down in the dumps, like when you just like overwork. And you just like, I don't feel like doing nothing. I don't feel like DJing. I'm not inspired. I'll go back and watch the top 20 greatest returns of any wrestler. The Hardy Boys, when they returned back to WrestleMania, bro, goosebumps again just thinking about it. Bro, I was like, nah, this is crazy. These two guys right here, Matt and Jeff Hardy, pause. They were dead like my childhood.
Yeah.
Legit my childhood.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And just when you hear that dum 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 dum, and everybody started. I gotta show you that, bro. They started bugging out.
That's it.
Bugging out. And I remember, before this is like way back in the day, when I was really taking risk and I didn't care. Do you know what I did one time? You know how like when I DJ, I always have all of those bits about an ex-girlfriend or something like that. I remember I cut the music off. This is like this is like a super illegal party. I'm not even supposed to be DJing here. I'm going to tell you the spot after the fact where I was DJing at. Super duper illegal. I'm not going to lie.
What the fuck we walk into?
Oh. He said, sir, I have a W-2.
Lock the door. Lock the door.
I filed my taxes, sir. Remy, you can grab any one of those chairs over there behind you. But yeah, bro, so I remember, I'll never forget it, bro. These are all like your local hood niggas. I was just like, yo, I stopped the music. I'm like, everybody throw up a middle finger right now.
Right.
Everybody just threw it up. Everybody threw up their middle fingers. I said, if you got an ex that you hate, throw up the middle finger. And I just dropped it. You know Stone Cold's theme song?
Yeah.
Bro, I just placed once they heard the glass break, everybody started bugging out. I was like, yeah.
Yo, that's the confidence, bro. That's what it is. What I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. But it's again, it's still the confidence to take a risk, even if it may not work.
Right.
Because that was crazy. I'm telling you, these are like certified stamped hood niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you could tell that means they watch wrestling.
We all did. And that's my thing. That's why when people give me any kind of pushback, I'm like, bro, you watch wrestling too.
Bro, it's not just wrestling, it's regular movies too.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I mean? All these movies, people like it.
You're also infused in pop culture, regular everyday pop culture. I'm just here to present it back to you through music. Stop acting like I'm doing something crazy. I'm not playing WWE theme songs all night.
Ain't long, right?
That fine. You could curse me out. You know what I'm saying? You could even stun at me too, and hit me with the rock bottom. I don't care. I'm doing something stupid.
Yeah.
But if I'm just throwing like a quick little curveball, it's like, dog, I trust me. I got you.
I think the key thing is that it has to be relatable. You know what I mean? Like they have to know it from somewhere, something. You know what I mean? Like they might not want to say like, oh, I know this song, but in the back of their mind, they know it. So you're like, that's the cheat code. You got to unlock that part in their brain that's like, oh, I know this song. I know it.
But that's part.
I haven't heard it in a minute, but I know.
But that's part of the reason why that bit worked so well, because what symbol is also synonymous with Stone Cold Steve Austin? It's the middle finger.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So when I had everybody hold up their middle fingers, they don't know what I'm about to do.
Right.
And I drop his theme song, everybody's instantly thrown right back at that time.
Right.
Everybody.
Makes sense.
A fight ain't break out?
Oh, nah, because after that, I put on, you know what I did after that? I threw on Finito after that by Chief Keef. Fuck that. Yo, you just felt the ground shaking. Like, you just felt the whole ground shake. I was like, nah, this is wild. This is really wild. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Taking risk.
Has your had a question for you? Has your like mixing style changed? Like you see me like when I DJ, I'm not really on the mic much, but your style of DJing on the actual mic, on the
Thank you, sir. Thank
the
you, Mr.
vocal
Sir.
amplifier. And I think that you had like you did a podcast once, and they were talking about like people who not wanting to MC or something like that, or like not DJs feeling like they don't need an MC or something like that.
That was a mega, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, you really be watching the episode.
I see some clips.
This is fine. Oh, you can watch the clips?
No, I see some episodes.
Fuck out of here. Get off my show, man. You know
Little
what
bit
I'm
of
saying?
both.
Let me
I
watch the whole
thought you
goddamn
gave my
episode,
flowers.
man.
Come on. No. But I'm just saying, like, because I'm like trying to think back of when you were MCing my weddings. You weren't really talking much while I was DJing.
Only when it was necessary.
Has that changed the way like you mix, or do you feel like is it just two different styles? Like when you're DJing white music, you're not really doing like a lot of hype stuff, and you're just letting the music speak for itself, or do you still feel like you need to talk a lot?
Well, that's part of the reason why I strayed away from that company that you and I was working for.
Yeah.
Because I want to talk.
Yeah.
I want to be myself.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with not talking as a DJ. I'm not saying that you're only a good DJ if you talk.
That's not what you said on that pod.
I want to talk. I want to talk.
But do you feel like it's necessary?
Me personally, for like my circle in the corner of DJing that I play at, yes. Very necessary. Absolutely necessary.
Where'd that come from? Like where?
I mean, he's older than me. It's a Caribbean thing. Because you're Dominican, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where it came from, but I'm sure he can educate it. But that's just a staple part of the culture.
Yeah.
The MC, the hype man.
I think to the outside eye, though, there people like look at that as a way to like cop out of transitioning. They're like, boom, hands up, bang, next track.
What he said, that's how it was back then. When I was like, that's what the people were saying.
Yeah,
because a lot, and it kind of like, I guess people in my age that's went up in those years, they still saying that because technically, I think I told you this other day. It's like, they want to hear the song. Like you say, you play the chorus, verse, and wow. They want to hear the verse.
They want to hear the bacon and eggs at the end of the track. You know what I'm saying?
So it all depends on the age bracket, and so on and so forth. So,
but me, even if I don't use the actual skill, being that I've been DJing alone for so long, I think it's very necessary for me and what I do to have the ability to talk and also talk and perform. Do you see what I'm saying? And talking has never been my strong suit, ever. I can think really well.
It's not mine either.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
but you're
it's
doing
like,
a podcast. You're doing a podcast though.
It actually helps.
Okay.
It more so dives into the side of just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do what I want to do anyway.
Yeah.
What are they gonna say? Oh, you say like 45 times, and what's your point?
Do you feel like that's just in the Caribbean style like music? That it's like that?
I think I don't know everything, but it's very prevalent there.
Yes.
Very.
And
very,
you see no change in that with like the new age kids now, which like
Nope.
I feel like now a lot of kids are like let the music speak, like less talking. I feel like I'm doing a lot of that.
So I think, okay, so when I was like a kid and everything, and I was actually at some of these like parties or family events and something like that, there was more talking because the art form of blending was, I think it was just a lot more difficult to really understand and to get it down to a science.
I think that's what you was kind of like saying.
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So yes, that's what it was. It was more so.
The equipment didn't allow for that.
That too.
No, but that too.
Yeah.
You're not on the mic, Mr. Sir. So, so Mr. Mole over here. Just
Wait, but
said,
how old we talking about? Like,
bro, you can go back to like 98, 97, you know what I'm saying, 95.
I'm 53.
I'm saying I ain't never seen Jazzy Jeff hop on the mic and he was still mixing his ass off.
But no, you can do it, but it's you have to like rehearse it. You have to understand it. You have to get it. There's a lot more that you have to fill in the gaps a lot more without the technology.
Right.
Therefore, a lot of DJs didn't have the ability. From my humble opinion, if I don't know what I'm talking about, don't kill me in the comments.
Yeah.
I'm fucking 32. I'm
Right.
not 68. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's just like, I think being that the technology didn't allow for DJs to do it so easy and have like easy access to it,
Right.
a lot of DJs were not doing it. Therefore, there was a lot more talking than there was blending. Now, I think that the scale started to like tip back closer into balance. There's still a lot of talking, but it's still blend based.
Just Caribbean music.
I wouldn't say just, but in that Caribbean circuit, yes.
In the Caribbean circuit.
And
Yes.
it's also in hip hop a little bit too. The hip hop, because if you listen a lot of, especially on the radio, they talk a lot, and that I can agree with you when it comes down to
Funk Flex.
yeah, and not the blending. They don't,
We actually respect Funk Flex here. New York City, New Jersey, Connecticut.
Bro, there's
this
no
record
way.
is so hard. I
There's
might not
no
even
way
play
you
the
were a
goddamn
kid,
song.
bro. There's no way you were a kid, bro. At least me, I know I was a kid on the radio. I'm like, yo, let the song play.
Yes.
Let the song play, bro.
Yes,
And
you
you
scratch it 7-8 times. I'm like, okay,
bro, let the song breathe.
you love
Yo,
you Funk Flex, but you had to bring it down a little
I'm
bit.
gonna tell you like this. I thought it was annoying too. There was one song that dropped when Funk Flex was putting his stamp on a song. I'm like, I actually like this.
Yeah.
When Ballin' first dropped by Jim Jones, Funk Flex pulled that up like 80 times. I'm like, yo, I don't care how many times he does this joint.
Yeah.
This joint is fly. So I don't care. I don't care, but I do understand why people think that it's annoying. But it's like that's just his thing. That's what Flex does.
Yeah.
That's what he does. You know what I'm saying?
I think now, because like I don't know, I'm just thinking of like, you know, just your style of DJing, Caribbean style DJing. Like it's the DJ and MC. I guess you do both.
He does both.
But then back in the day, that's why there was a DJ and there was an MC.
Yes.
Because the DJ would just focus on mixing, and then the MC would be the hype man.
And it wasn't even mixing.
It
That's what it was, just you dropping songs. You
Yeah.
literally just go into a spot. The guy says something either along with the, I guess with the new songs coming in, saying something, whatever. Cut, drop, and it had to make sense, and that's pretty much what it was.
Yeah.
And going back to what you were saying with Jazzy Jeff, it's like if you go back, because you were saying how is he mixing? He was mixing back then. If you take the mixing back then, if there was any video of it, I guess when he was doing with Fresh Prince to now, and I think he was mentioning this now, it's like the technology. Because I'm pretty sure he was not mixing that way like he is mixing now.
I'll show you videos after.
No, he was.
Yeah.
But not to that extent. Because
No, he was.
is it still looking as easy as it is though?
Jazzy Jeff, yes.
Jazzy Jeff is good. I know he's top 2 for me.
Bro,
We're talking pre Serato or after Serato?
No, pre.
Pre-Serato.
Pre and like early.
Yeah, because he was like started it, like him and DJ AM. They're like one of the first pioneers to even work. And Serato, like basic, is almost like doing a vinyl. Like you can't really do much with it.
Exactly, but I'm just talking about because I've seen videos with him now. You know, he with controllers or whatever. He's like, I guess repping whatever the controller is or certain. What do you call those things that they put on? I forgot.
Phase.
The phase. There you go. Thank you. Stuff like that, and and he does it. And he had a couple of house parties, and I'm like, okay, so to me it looks easier because of the technology now than it was back then. Cause I've watched DJs back then, cause I've literally watching them. I'm like, and I compare it, and I'm like, yeah, it was tough. It just seemed tougher.
It was. And you know what's crazy too?
Especially with the needle. You had the needles jumping.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like, come on.
It was
People,
tough. A lot of
It was
DJs
tough.
now don't even understand what that means.
Oh,
they don't even understand what that means.
Put a needle. What? Put a
needle on the
nickel,
record.
Put a nickel on the.
Yeah, you got to tape it down, so it's like you waited. Yeah.
That's what I started out with. I used to do like the same weddings. I used to bring around my techniques, but
Bro,
I wasn't using vinyl, like actual vinyl. I was using the control vinyl. But that's what I
Okay.
was doing. Yeah.
But you know what's funny though? I think that so I was very close. If this technology didn't come out, Serato and all of this stuff didn't come out, I would have figured it out. Because I started out on vinyl, and then shortly after that, that's when they started introducing like those CD players. You know what I'm saying? So I had the Newmark CDXs.
Yeah, I had that.
So it had you know what I'm talking about, right? So it had the little tempo thing, but the tempo wasn't really that good.
It was just starting.
So you know what I started doing? I had to burn 2 CDs. This is back when I was using LimeWire and Aries and everything to get doubles of each CD. And I had like a long sheet, like just like printer paper. So I wrote down track number 1 is Buy You a Drink. I'll tap it out.
Sheesh.
So I'm like, oh, that's 87. Okay, and I'll write 87. I'll tap out the next song. Next song is this song 90. Okay, that's 90. So even though I didn't have everything accessible right there, I still understood how to get a blend done. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like the idea of like the Jazzy Jeff still being good back then. It makes sense because a lot of people don't even know this. Jazzy Jeff plays drums.
So that makes sense.
When it comes to him like cutting up and dropping stuff, he's probably one of the cleanest like scratchers that I've heard in my life. Like his paw Pause. Not.
Wait,
No.
where's scratching your pause? Why is that a pause, though?
What I'm about to say is very pause.
Oh, okay.
Then we're gonna end very shortly after this.
Yeah.
His pocket is crazy. Pause.
Okay.
His pocket is crazy.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Let it go.
All right.
Yeah.
But those who don't understand, when people say or musicians say that like he's playing in the pocket, he plays in beat very well. So being that we are human beings, we might be able to feel the beat. But once you start actually like knocking or playing on something, you're either a little further ahead of the beat or a little further behind. Nobody is perfect. Nobody's a robot. But Jazzy Jeff is pretty much almost there. He's definitely a cyborg. He's half human, half robot. You know what I'm saying? So when he's cutting up and everything, it's just clean. Just clean.
But between him, like I say, top two, him and Kid Capri.
Oh yeah, Kid Capri is different.
It's like I can't. I mean, I'm trying to think a top five, but it's like those are two for me right there on top.
Dude, give me a top three, but in each genre.
Damn. You see how much he drinking?
No. So
Wow.
top three, just three DJs, but one from each genre. Because Jazzy Jeff, Kid Capri, both hip hop DJs.
Both hip-hop.
We won't see him in an EDM spot or at like Soca brunch. That
See,
you do.
but I'll say this. I'll say
Wow.
Jazzy Jeff is a really good DJ's DJ.
Yeah,
Really good. Fantastic. Can he entertain? Yes. Absolutely.
a certain audience. Like that's what you're saying.
But not as good as Kid Capri.
Kid Capri, he's more like Kid Capri's more of an entertainer to me. It's like bona fide entertainer. Is he DJing? Absolutely. But it's like when you watch him, like this is just entertainment.
Oh, he's definitely on the mic more than.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, I mean, Jazzy Jeff doesn't touch the mic at all.
No. But that's what I'm saying. Like even though he's killing it, he has somebody else doing it. Like,
But who would you rather rock out with more at a party?
give me a scenario to play out because it depends. Like what kind of crowd is it? How many people?
It's your 40th birthday party in your backyard.
Jazzy Jeff.
In my
Right
backyard?
off the rip. Off the rip.
Jazzy Jeff.
I mean, I like to be entertained, so.
See, but the thing is, just what you just asked.
Yeah.
We mentioned, but he had the house party thing on YouTube. That's why for me he can do that with no problem. If I'm at a arena, a concert, something like that, that's why I want Kid Capri. Because technically you're gonna how you say goosebumps?
Yeah.
Can you imagine an arena of 20, 30, 40,000 people just acting crazy because of what he does?
He gonna blow the roof off.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's why
He
that's
gonna blow the
the
roof off.
the two different places. That's why I say Jazzy Jeff, backyard house party for the birthday. Yeah, all day.
And that is with absolute no disrespect to Jazzy Jeff or Kid Capri.
No disrespect
Yeah.
At
whatsoever.
all.
For sure.
At all.
For sure.
Oh, y'all got gourmet meals now?
Sheesh.
Hey.
That question you pose, that's a good question.
That's a
Different
fantastic
genre.
question.
Yes, and I'm
That's
here
that's
thinking
that's the
about
question you're gonna ask every single person you walk in
Facts.
here.
it. You got
More
to
Remy
jot
and
that
next.
down.
I'm asking the same question.
No,
like-
because you know what it is. You know what's important. And like a lot of people I run into, you only listen and you're only comfortable with your own genre.
Yeah.
You don't listen to nobody else.
A lot of people are not exposed, bro. They're really not exposed to a lot of things, and I think that's in my career. I think that's been the toughest thing. Being that I was born and raised in the Bronx, and like my father's Jamaican, and that's like the real foundation of my musical background. I play violin. I moved out to Jersey, and I'm saying Jersey people don't like. There's a lot of people with like Caribbean background and heritage, but they don't really jack the culture like that. They really don't. They really don't.
I was one of those, and I literally just it's just maybe the last 10 years, 9-10 years, I really started getting back into my Caribbean culture, and a lot of it had to do with the music that's coming out now.
Yeah.
The hip hop today. Anyway,
Go ahead, talk.
it is what it is. It's
So,
like
today's the
I
Digital
can't-
Detox Smoke Show. Go ahead, you gotta talk your shit, man.
I'm keeping it a buck. It's like you can't really dance to the music that they have out today.
Right.
Back then, the 90s, that's when
It's a golden era. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a golden era. You can go out there, you can sweat, have a good time.
Yeah.
Now, it's like you said, it's a TikTok thing, and you play a song 10 seconds and the attention span is just not there.
It's gone.
And it's like, what are you doing?
I think I don't even want to call it an issue, but I think the real disconnect is that a lot of popular music today, as it pertains to hip hop, it's like headphone music.
Yes. Yeah.
It's
You're
cruising music in your
Yes.
car.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's not necessarily party music.
Party music.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
So
at
it's just
all.
like once I started like really expose myself to other genres and other parties and other DJs, you get to see how one genre can have the same kind of music but for different times and different occasions. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, if you ask me personally, like in our corner of the market, reggae is nothing but Jamaican R&B. That's all it is. That's dead all it is. Am I saying a word? Am I saying a word, Mo? You see what I'm saying? But it's like dance hall is the party music. You know what I'm saying? It has a different purpose,
But
a
today's
different energy.
dance hall is almost like today's hip hop.
When you play dance hall, you're playing mainly like 2000s, like that type of
Right. That's
That's
another
the
golden
dance hall
era.
you're playing.
If you ask me, yeah, that's like the golden era for me.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
But that's
For
the
me.
dance hall you're playing in clubs or any like parties.
Yes,
you're
when
doing.
I play more than likely more
Right,
likely than
right.
not, I'm playing that.
Right. You're not playing much new stuff.
It's only because that's not my role. Like for example, at the Reggae Soca brunch, I'm the official opener. Pause.
How's that a pause?
We'll talk about that later, sir.
I feel like with soca though, I feel like with soca is the only genre that you have to play the new stuff. Like if people who are like into soca, they want to hear like that new carnival stuff, whatever was
That-
that
that's if it-
carnival
that's if
that
you have-
year, dude. You got to play that.
That's if you have the young crowd.
all right, Mr. Sir. We're going to end this today. It's carnival. It's carnival,
Carnival.
not carnival.
Brazilians are carnival. Carnival. Listen, I'm a white DJ. Come on.
Shut your Dominican ass up.
Nah, you should have been here earlier. He was like, yo, the king of white weddings or something. Come on. But regardless, I feel like that's the only genre that you got to play the new stuff.
You gotta play everything.
Not
It's the
necessarily.
same thing.
Yeah.
If it's a younger crowd, then you probably prone to that. But
Yeah.
It's just understanding what you're playing and who you're playing it for. If you know that much, you can get away with the old stuff and then also the new stuff. You got to come out to one of the BIPAR events.
Yeah.
That is our next our next achievement for you.
The guest mix on it.
What, sir?
Yo, well, watch me throw some rock in there and just have
Bro, I think it's easier to get into the United States legally than it is to be a guest DJ at one of the BIPAR events, bro. Just pull up to the event, man. We'll talk about that later, man. We'll get you your application and your paperwork, and we'll try to get you situated.
you gotta do a background check.
Yo, facts. That is an extensive background check, bro.
Yeah.
You don't.
Like
Yeah,
that.
that's
It's like
one of the-
that.
Yes, that is not an event where you can try to figure it
They'll
out.
kill you if they don't
They
know
will
you.
smoke you.
You play 30 seconds of a song they don't like, you gone.
I dare you to play hip hop at one of these fets. Go ahead. I dare you.
Yeah.
Not the players.
Yeah.
Not the players.
So
I enjoy it personally, but it's just that scene. They don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
They don't want to hear none of that.
You said you enjoyed it.
Like you said, you
yeah.
need to go and witness it.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, just like go just as a spectator and be like, oh, okay.
It's like that.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know this either. This is gonna be the last topic that we talk about before we end.
We can talk for like 3 hours and shit. just
Not,
like,
bro.
right.
It's only been an hour. An hour.
No, I'm saying we can talk for like that.
Yes,
Yeah, we can.
that long,
Definitely can. But I gotta make sure I get them.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
them on here too. But I didn't like soca growing up. People find that to be so weird. Like based on like how much soca I play now on the violin and DJing, I did not like it growing up. I did not like it at all. I don't know why. Nobody taught me that. Nobody said that you shouldn't like this. It just wasn't my thing.
I didn't either.
It's not just me.
Yeah,
And he's Trini. He's Trinidadian.
I didn't. I used to every Saturday morning. You know.
Well, what didn't you like? Just like
It was just. I guess because it was just me being young.
You didn't get it.
I didn't get it. And at that time, it was 80s.
Right.
You know, I was here. I was in Brooklyn, so I'm listening. It was a lot of trendy people around, but it was like still hip hop that was out there. You know, the Sugar Hill Gang, all that kind of stuff was going on. So that's why I kind of like veered myself to at that point.
Yeah.
So I didn't start getting into it until I actually went to Barbados. Bro, when I went to Barbados for crop over, yo, I love Blackout to death, bro. First time I heard the song "Give It to You," That was when it was brand spanking new. It was the hottest song out there on that island. I'm like, Blackout, what is the name of this song? I need this song.
Yeah. Marsville?
Yes. Bro, like, that was the first time I've heard it. And when I first heard it, I'm just like, nah. And I went to like my first fete. First fete that I went to out in Barbados was Fire to Walk. I'm just like, I get it. I see why people love soca so much. I get it. It's one of those things that if you don't experience it in its real form, you're not going to understand.
I'm about to say, now we got to flip the script. You got to put me on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You got to put me on. I'm about to bring my recorder, y'all. Record your sets, yo. Put me on that, because I feel like that's where I'm a little like, yeah.
I'm going to make sure I have my magnets, make sure I delete all of that shit off your...
You'll lose me on that. You'll lose me on that.
But what really got me was, because 2015... I think it was 2015. 2015, that was one of the big years for soca.
We was talking about that the last time we did the radio show, right, Mo?
Yeah, it was 2015.
Yeah, hold on to that thought so we can talk about that. Yeah, hold on to that thought.
That year, the number one song, wasn't it Lyrical? Was it Cloud
9?
Yeah. Yo, I remember going to a couple parties. When that song came on, it was just bananas. You didn't even have to mix that song in. The minute you just drop it, boom,
hard drop.
That's it.
Bang.
And I remember, and that's what started getting me going.
It's like,
2015,
okay.
I was like, okay, I know what I'm missing.
But
I really know what I'm missing.
And it's like, that's when I started to listen, and I didn't know until later. That was one of, that, based on what everybody else tells me too, that was a very strong year. That like, and correct me if I'm wrong, like 2015, 2018, 19-ish, before the pandemic, very, very strong year for soca.
You heard me play. You know when I'm in that 2015 crate.
Oh yeah, I definitely
play it all the time. Listen, that 2015 crate, I got nothing but fire emojis next to it. That if I'm going that era right there.
It's not even a title anymore. It's just all flames. Like
that's it.
I mean, in any genre, 2010, 2015s, that was it. That year was it. Damn, they got a 7.
Damn.
Yo.
They making us look like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
we just
over here trying to be cute.
Oh, y'all didn't order food?
Oh, we ordered food.
Not the whole menu, bro.
Over there.
Y'all came in here and ate fries?
Oh, we saw it. But anyway, guys, this was Digital Detox. Again, I go by the name of Matt Violinist alongside DJ Stallion. Make sure you show them and let them know where they can follow you so they can get all your mixes and all your updates for all your events.
DJ Rob Beats on everything. Instagram, SoundCloud. Listen to some new music. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Cool. We are out of here. Digital Detox. Catch y'all next time. Rob Beats is up next.